Hi Krista, today I wanted to talk to you about alcohol. Specifically, I wanted to talk to you about ethanol. Even more specifically, I wanted to talk to you about MeCho. MeCho is one of the ethanol molecules in my glass of gin here. This is a pink gin fizz, aka a Bennington. Recipe in the doobly-doo. But why MeCho? MeCho is a common abbreviation used by organic chemists to denote ethanol. Me is from the methyl group, cho is from the carboxyl group. MeCho. He looks like this. MeCho starts off with his buddies in my glass. Then I'm going to take a sip, and he'll wind up in my oral cavity. That's a mouth to most people. As I swallow, many of MeCho's buddies are going to be absorbed directly through the mucosal membranes of my mouth, esophagus, and stomach, but MeCho is going to make it all the way to the duodenum. The duodenum is the first and most absorbent part of our small intestine. Many people say duodenum, but I find duodenum much easier. It's so absorbent because of all of its surface area. It's very wrinkly, its wrinkles have little protrusions called villi. Its villi are lined with cells that have further protrusions called microvilli. In the top right, you can see a scale image of MeCho next to a microvillus. From the duodenum, MeCho travels up the hepatic portal vein, which looks totally metal, towards the liver. And here in the liver, MeCho will meet the enemy of all alcohols, alcohol dehydrogenase. This enzyme changes alcohols to aldehydes. Fortunately, MeCho has a bunch of buddies to fall on the grenade for him, so he doesn't have to turn into acetaldehyde just yet. Instead, he's flushed into the central hepatic vein, then to the vena cava, the heart, the lungs, and then back to the heart. And from there, it's a quick shot into the aorta, up one of the carotids, and into the brain. Here, MeCho and his buddies are going to do a lot of things, but MeCho specifically is going to mess with some calcium channels near the pituitary gland and inhibit the excretion of vasopressin. So without vasopressin, my kidneys are like, I guess we don't need as many aquaporins in our recollection ducts. And as MeCho and his buddies increase this effect, I pee a lot. From the brain, MeCho passes back into the bloodstream, down into the vena cava, into the heart, the lungs, the heart, then back into the aorta, but this time down to the kidneys, where he will once again encounter his worst enemy. Alcohol dehydrogenase. This time there is no escape for MeCho, and this evil enzyme is going to Tyrion Lannister the hydrogen right off its adorable oxygen face. MeCho is no longer MeCho, but acetaldehyde. This little jerk is going to bounce around my body, causing all kinds of havoc, making my hangover much worse, and probably damaging cells in such a way that they might become cancerous. Eventually, though, he'll make his way back to my liver, where he's going to be broken down further into acetic acid, aka vinegar. Vinegar can be broken down for calories, or it can be excreted in the urine. I hope you enjoyed the journey of MeCho, and I will see you tomorrow.